main event of the evening. 5 2-minute rounds for the undisputed CSL heavyweight title. This fight is of West Brom. And it is now time to meet your fighters. Please welcome to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Perry.
Your time, Perry. Your time, Perry. Yes, Perry.
Perry with a record of 8-4-2, 6'3", fighting in a southpaw stance. Could that be an issue for Justice moving forward? There's a big crowd here for him as well.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the red corner of the ring, please welcome Justice Choudhury.
Justice here, fighting also 6'3", 5'2", the undisputed heavyweight title on the line. Not a talker, more of a walker. I like his fights, but the way he doesn't like talking too much in the fight. Thoughts on Justice? You've seen him fight before, Karen?
Sorry, but I'm trying to hear with the music. Yeah, Justice, I've seen him fight time and time again. A composed heavyweight, heavy hands, good head movement, good hand fighting on the inside, good jab on him. Should be a very entertaining bout.
This is going to be an absolute barn fest. Some heavyweight behemoth going at it for the undisputed heavyweight title. It doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. As we know, Justice trains himself. He doesn't have his own training. He doesn't have a camp per se. So that's going to be interesting.
Welcome to the conference centre here in West Bromwich. 100s in attendance. And for Fight fans watching around the world on Fight.tv, this is your main event of the evening. Opening contest is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and is sponsored by Choudhury of West Brom. This contest is for the CSL as Combat Sports League Undisputed Heavyweight Championship.
That's what we're here for, Perry.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet your fighters? Introducing to your principals and first fighting out of the blue corner. Please welcome Perry Atkinson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. This is Justice Choudhury.
This is it, Darren. The fight we've all been waiting for, the undisputed heavyweight title. It doesn't get bigger than this.
Yeah, expect bombs galore from these two guys. Intelligent boxers, but big boys that know how to bang.
There's a lot of respect into this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated so we can get the title fight underway.
Sharpen the backhand.
Once again, please sit down. And the right ring the bell. 5 to 2 rounds. Round 1.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Perry has that movement in that southpaw stance.
Yeah, moves well, jabs well.
Prodding left hand there. I like his movement, Perry, already. He said in the build-up, he fights like a heavyweight, but he moves like a middle one. He's definitely moving like one, that's for sure.
Yeah. Good shots there from Perry. Justice likes to work on the inside, so if Perry can continue to circle on that right-hand side, flick the jab out, he could give problems to Justice.
Nice jab by Perry, down the middle.
Really sharp hands there from Perry early on. Five rounds this will be contested over.
Lovely jab by Perry. Justice needs to be a bit more active in this round.
His jab landed so clean.
Down the middle, left by Perry.
Body shot from Justice, but hasn't bothered Perry, it seems.
Nice jab by the body by Perry.
Perry looking so much sharper than he did in their first competition. Have to say that.
I think that's definitely a big takeaway that he's definitely worked on during training camp. And his hands are so quick as well.
Nice jab by Justice. An exchange of jabs there. He splits the big men in the middle.
Nice jab again by Perry. Spearing jab.
Shoots that sort of uppercut straight through the middle there.
What I like about Perry is he lands his shots and then he moves straight away out of range.
Yeah, he moves very, very well for his size.
Nice jab again by Perry.
Yeah. Excellent boxing there for both men in the first round. I'd peg it to Perry just for the sharpness of his shots and his movement. What do you say, Sani?
No, I agree. I think that jab is fantastic.
Yeah, he knocked the contents of Justice's mouth out onto the canvas with one of those jabs. It was really, really super sharp with that right hand.
Jab is superb because whenever Justice comes within range, the jab's going straight in his face. And then as soon as Perry looks like he might be in a position where Justice can capitalize, what does Perry do? He spins out with his right foot around Justice's jab, meaning he can't even get near him, and that right hand down the middle or even coming across is nowhere to be seen because Perry's already evaded it. It's exquisite boxing so far from Perry, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Justice. He's a wily veteran though. He's been in this game for a long time.
Yeah, knows what he's doing. Grows into a fight as well. But he likes to be on the inside, and Perry's just making that really impossible for him early on in this fight.
Seconds out.
Now this was the game plan that Perry was talking in the build to the fight.
Round 2.
And you can see it coming to fruition in the first round, that's for sure.
Yeah. Justice looking to rush his way on the inside, but struggling with the southpaw stance of Perry.
It was great fighting from Perry. Catches Justice again coming into him. Perry is the heavier fighter of the two as well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't move like he is.
Justice calling him on here.
Smart fighting by Perry.
Uppercut comes up short there for Justice. Misses on the outside.
I'm slightly surprised that Justice isn't looking for the body more to prevent Atkinson from moving as much.
Yeah. The issue with when you've got a big man like Perry is you really have to put it on him if you want to hurt him to the body.
I was better from Justice. Got him in the corner. Straight cross to the body. Justice eating these punches by Perry.
Perry dominating in the corner here. Justice trying to circle his way out. Referee Morris splitting both men. Probing with the right hand is Perry as he backs up onto the ropes.
Justice looking for that body as soon as I said it, but he needs more, I think, in this round, Jared. There you go, jab to the body by Justice, but countered with a jab by Perry to the head.
Good flick of it. Strong shots, but landing on the gloves of Justice there.
Again, but he's smart, because as soon as he lands his combination, he's out of range, spins to the right.
Absolutely pinged him with a jab to Perry.
Last 10 seconds.
I think Justice does need to look at that going into the next round. Can he stop Perry spinning out to the right every single time?
End of the second round here. Thoughts on that, Sani?
Again, I think Perry's game plan is coming trumps here. Justice is finding it hard to get within range, and when he does, Perry keeps landing his shots. He's the quicker fighter. He's the more mobile fighter as well. And I think Justice is finding it difficult every time he gets into range to land those shots, because he just keeps evading him in that Atkinson, that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Good analysis.
But as we know, this is a 5-round fight. Do you think Atkinson has the engine to keep this up for 5 rounds?
From what I've seen from him previously, he has a good engine. And he says that he was in far worse shape then than he is today. So you have to assume that 5 rounds is something that he's capable of. He's looking eager, healthy, in the middle of the ring, raring to go into this 3rd round that we're about to begin. Touch of gloves in the middle again, showing respect from Berry.
Yeah, of course, in the build-up to the fight, there was a gloves are off, and honestly, it was one of the most respectful gloves are off I've ever been involved in, which goes to show the mark of these two men. Not only great fighters, but also great men.
Justice needs to work there when he's got him up against the ropes.
Good body work there by Justice. Whoa! Very close, having both fighters outside the ring on the judges' table.
2 big boys, you don't want them landing on the table in front.
Lovely straight down the middle by Perry.
Yeah. Hard left hand.
Justice keeps walking forward.
Looking for the body there was Justice, but not enough venom behind it.
Great jab by Perry again, and a left. Could Justice implement some more head movement? That was better.
Yeah, that was a lot better. Slipping backwards out of the way of the shot.
Lovely right hook by Perry, catching Justice.
The shots are so sharp from Perry still in the 3rd round. Every time he hits him, you know, there's snap, there's pop on the shot.
Lovely left straight again by Perry, finding its home.
Big left hook lands there for Perry as he backs his man up against the ropes.
They're definitely feeling the pace though here.
Heavy breaths in both men.
Again, another jab by Perry and a left, and he swims out again to the right.
Moving so well, just boxes so well as a southpaw fighter.
Agreed. I mean, when you fought and had southpaws, was it always a game of who has the lead foot on the outside first?
Absolutely, it's a battle of who can get that lead foot on the outside. If you see when Perry's landing that left hand down the pipe, he always has his right foot on the outside. It's just technical 101 for a southpaw that was pulling off really well. He's boxing the basics fantastically well here.
This, thus far, I must say, Darren, is a clinic. How did you see that round?
Yeah, I think I edge it to Perry again. I think Justice had more success in that round. I think he landed a good body shot at one point in there.
Getting some shenanigans in the crowd, but what we are definitely focused on is this fight.
Yeah.
So far, Perry Atkinson is putting an absolute amazing display in this undisputed heavyweight title clash.
Yeah, he's come for revenge on their first meeting, and so far he's executing well on it.
Justice needs to find that inner dog in him. We know he trains with dogs, he breeds dogs. Can he find that inner dog in him?
Yeah, he's got his work cut out here. I think he's probably behind over 3 rounds here. He needs to pull something drastic out of the bag if he wants to claw a victory back here.
Do you think, though, this is what happens when, as a fighter, for example, as we know, Justice, he doesn't have a trainer. He doesn't necessarily have a gym like Perry. Is this where those hard yards are found in the gym that Perry's found.
It's hard to say. Couldn't speak on the training situation, but yeah, having a home camp is always beneficial.
But it goes to show how good Justice is at fighting. He's fighting in the undisputed heavyweight title club.
Yeah, absolutely.
With no training.
Big shots exchanged.
Great exchange. This is more what Justice wanted in this fight.
Yeah, Justice is putting it on the line here, and it's what he needs to do if he wants to walk away with the victory.
It's better by Justice. Nice jab. Again to the body, clubbing blow by Justice.
Two hooks, just whipped them in nicely. He just goes up top. He's got his man pinned in the corner here.
That was a good exchange, I must say, from Justice.
Big shots coming back again here from Justice. He's working this round.
Perry needs to keep that jab going, working perfectly so far in this fight.
That's what he done so well, is he timed the jab so well. He's struggling a little bit with that now, Perry.
Good movement there, slipping under.
Signs of fatigue showing for both men.
Nice left by Perry. Two men putting everything on the line here.
Perry breathing very heavily on during that separation.
Left hook by Justice. Left by Perry. Again, a clubbing blow by Perry.
Perry ate a big body shot there.
But even I felt that one.
Slowing down on his feet now is Perry quite visibly as he eats a right hand from Justice clean.
Last 10 seconds.
Combo by Justice. Definitely been a better round by Justice.
Yeah. Big shots on the inside here from Justice. This is where he comes into his element when he has his man pinned. Better round there for Justice, you'd have to say. Potentially he's walked away with that one.
I agree. I think that round definitely goes to Justice. Great work. Energy, intensity, efficiency. A lot of his punches were landing, especially the body work. But it makes me question, why did he target the body earlier in the fight, Darren?
It's tricky when you've got an opponent that's moving as well as Perry was in the early rounds. To commit to body shots, you leave yourself exposed, you leave yourself open, especially big body shots. And when somebody's moving as well as Perry is, and he's snapping the jab as hard as Perry was in the first 2 or 3 rounds, it's almost not worth the risks to make yourself vulnerable that early in the fight. You're putting it all on the line when you necessarily don't have to at that point. So potentially risk analysis on the part of Justice there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final chance to cheer. It's the final round of the final fight. Round 5.
This is it, ladies and gents. The undisputed heavyweight title is going to be decided in this round.
It's all on the line here. Another close fight for these guys. I have Perry pipped, but Justice came in strong on that last round.
I agree with you.
Big body shot there from Justice.
This is where Justice needs a knockdown as well, in my opinion.
This is where the experience of Justice will come into its own. He's been here before. He's fought in these battles and wars before. Can he pull it off in the 5th round now?
Getting a clubbing blow to the body from Justice.
Big shots from Justice. He's not letting up.
Perry doesn't have the same zip on his punches in this round.
Not at all. He's still there though.
He's still there. He's still game.
Looping left hook lands flat.
Lovely shot from Perry. Perry needs to do more of this in this round, in my opinion. Swarm the opponent.
If he wants an emphatic victory, he needs to win this round, I would say. I personally have him having the first 3 rounds, but you never know what the judges are seeing.
I agree with you.
Big shots from Justice again.
Shot, Perry beats that. Oh, great shot by Perry. The chins on both of these fighters are exceptional.
Yeah, these are big boys. These punches might look slow on camera, but believe me, these guys are whipping shots out.
Another clubbing blow by Justice to the body of Perry.
Really working the body, but like you say, is it a little too too late for Justice here working the body, do you think, Sarnius?
In my opinion, yes. I asked the question earlier, do you not think Justice could have started? And yes, I get the evasive movement of Perry made it difficult, but that would easily have stopped Perry moving as much. This is it. 2 men toe-to-toe going for it.
Last 10 seconds.
Who comes out on top?
Crowd going wild here. The last 10.
This is it. Who gets the final say?
Big shot, slam flush for Perry there. Great fight by both men.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God I'm not a judge, ladies and gents. That's going to be a tight one for whoever loses. Must say, ladies and gents, that obviously was the main event for Combat Sports League 7. What an incredible event it has been. So many great fights, so many great narratives, so many great storylines. Of course, we'll be here again for Combat Sports League 9 at some point in the near future. But what a fight. This was, what an event. Even more importantly, this whole night was. To top it off, we have the undisputed heavyweight champion about to be crowned in Combat Sports League history. Justice, Perry 2, repeat or revenge? We're about to find out. Back to the MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fabulous way to close the show. Please put your hands together for both gladiators in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard and we have a split decision. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge 1 scores the contest 48-47 in favour of blue. Judge 2 scores the contest 48-47 in favour of red. And Judge 3 scores the contest in favour of your winner and now undisputed CSL Heavyweight Champion, fighting out of the blue corner, Perry Atkinson. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a massive round of applause for his fabulous opponent, Justice Choudhury.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that was the right winner. Both were game. It was a great fight. But Perry, for me, did win that fight.
Perry, it was repeat or revenge for you tonight. What did you do differently that's recorded a victory?
We stuck to our basic boxing, Justice was so tough, and he kept going, When I stuck to the game plan, I cancelled out Justice best candidate, which was done forward attack. I'm really not fit, you know, I put everything into this camp. I want to look my brother, my coach, Graham Manfred, without him, I would be champion. So I most of all, I lost my dad last year, and this is so pronounced my dad.
Hey, one more. Your box so sharp.
Listen, Justice gave me rematch, Justice. Justin, if you want your trilogy, 7 rounds, next show. You've got it, bro. You gave me the rematch, you deserve the trilogy fight. Let's go. 7 rounds. 7 rounds. So look, bro, you know me, you're a great fighter. You're the worst out of me. I appreciate it.